What's up, everybody? I'm coming to Europe over the pond, June 2nd, Amsterdam, June 3rd, Belfast, June 4th, Liverpool, June 5th, Glasgow, June 6th, Birmingham, June 7th, London. All these tickets are almost sold out. ChrisDComedy.com for Tiki Wikis. And then June 22nd, co-headlining Atlantic City with Sam Morrill. ChrisDComedy.com for Tiki Schmickies.
Don't be a fake, don't be a flake, don't run away from your feelings, babe. Don't be afraid, don't be ashamed, don't hesitate to say, hey babe, hey babe, hey babe, hey babe, hey babe, hey babe.
Why can't we, hey babe? 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 Hey babe. So we got another episode here. We got Sally Babes, me, Stevie Drums, and then we got Trevor Karate, aka Karate Trevor. I had some of those Oreos in Sal's cupboard here. I had the golden churro one.
Cupboard.
Oh, Chrissy cupboard. I had 4 of them. Then I had 4.
You didn't have 4 of them.
I had 4, and then I had 4 of the dirty cake Oreos,
Yeah.
and then I had 4 of the other one.
You didn't just have 12 Oreos.
I ate 12 Oreos while I was standing with you guys.
Which one was your favorite?
The devil cake one. No, the space one.
That's
Yeah.
the best one.
But I
So-
had 12 Oreos in one sitting. Is that bad?
Well, I think there's 70 calories each, high in sat fat.
Right?
So I think you're doing that's 280, 560, 840 calories in Oreos probably just now.
That I just ate for no reason.
Yeah, but you know what you do. You go
Yeah,
and you
but-
put in the work.
But then I also had an almond croissant this morning. So here's what I ate.
No, you didn't have that this morning.
Oh, that's right. I had an almond croissant 3 weeks ago.
And you no, you can't do it. That's the whole point. You didn't have a York,
I didn't have a York. Oh, I forgot about that.
and you did. What about your chicken?
Chicken wrap.
Yeah,
I had about 3
No cinnamon toast.
No cinnamon toast.
You didn't have any of this.
I had 2 slices of the cinnamon toast bread.
You didn't have anything.
Damn, I f***ed up.
You didn't have anything.
I worked
I'll
out
tell you
though
why you
hard.
had the Oreos. I'll tell you. He had Oreos.
Yeah.
You just had the Oreos because we had a taste test on taste.
How many
buds.
Oreos did you eat?
None today. That day I had 4.
Okay, it's not terrible.
I tried one of each and I doubled up on the one of them.
Have you ever had a sleeve of Oreos in one sitting?
1 billion% many times.
Many times.
Yeah, that's how we used to eat them, right?
Right.
A sleeve. Do you remember when we were younger? There was like they sold them in just a sleeve. It was the cardboard box of
Yes.
Oreos with just one sleeve,
Yeah.
and it maybe I don't know what it would have in there, like 12, 13, and you just eat the sleeve.
Yeah.
Just ate that
I
sleeve.
instantly regret eating those. I was doing so well with only eating sweets on Saturdays, and that has fallen by the wayside like you can't imagine.
SOS.
SOS.
You're calling for help because it's not anymore. It's not sweets on Saturdays anymore.
It's not sweets on
So it's
Saturdays.
SOS. But
Steve, have you binged recently?
Trying to think. I had a lot of ice cream over the last couple of days. It's been
Like a pint? Like you'll eat a pint in one sitting?
Yeah.
well, it's the
always.
summer, babe. It's the summer.
Yeah. Well, you know.
You enjoy it. You ever open a flare? You ever open a flare? Yeah, like
No.
an emergency flare, like on the side of the road. That's like it's
No.
shooting out the red. No.
No.
Right? You ever hold a flare? You know how to do it? I think
Never.
you just break it, but I don't even know.
I don't.
Thankfully, no. But like I've never done it either. You ever had to
No, but
activate a flare?
it looked cool in Jurassic Park, so I'm
Yeah.
hoping I get the chance.
Crack it and like
You
stay
ever
away.
shot a gun?
Yes.
Like a real, like a target practice gun?
Yes.
With
I
a
went-
shotgun or a handgun?
I might have done a shotgun once, yeah. But I did. I've been to the shooting range in my life 2 times.
You ever shoot an assault rifle?
No.
That's crazy. In Vegas, you can shoot bazookas.
What?
You can shoot bazookas in Vegas.
What you talking about, Willis?
Google bazooka shooting Vegas.
You could, but
I
how
think
is that sanctioned?
You can throw hand grenades.
Wait, what do you
It's
have
in the middle of the
desert.
desert. Look, you can shoot grenade launchers.
Get out of here! You cannot. So what?
Do they use that weapon in the army for real? Like in war?
like in Commando?
Like, or is it just in the movies in war?
Commando. He holds it and it's just like, and it just blows up a building. Wait,
This guy looks like Trevor.
Let me see. I don't know if I want to shoot that.
How do you know that's not me?
True.
We don't know. I've never seen you and Michael Jackson in the same room.
Look at that. Oh, look, this guy's safety's on. Like, what a dick.
I mean, that must be crazy to shoot. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, that's gotta suck.
Where is that bullet hitting?
Yeah.
Yo,
He's got the.
Oh my God, this guy's got a full grenade launcher.
No,
Stop
that's
it.
a joke. That's a
Stop
joke.
it.
The building will blow up. What are we talking about here right now? What are we talking about?
whoa, what the hell was that? Looked like a bullet came out of it.
What was that?
Did he just rickroll us? Was that a joke?
He even looked disappointed.
Yeah.
Was that a joke?
Yeah, and he shot an RPG. But how did it not
He
blow
shot
up?
a role-playing game?
What?
A role-playing game? Is that what an RPG is?
No, it's an RPG.
well,
like-
yes, but not in. Yeah,
What's the RPG mean in gun?
a remote propelled. No, hold on.
Grenade?
Gun? Yeah. What do you need to fire a bazooka? You need a driver's license?
I suppose allegedly, you can shoot bazookas. I think you can
Shut
also
up, bazooka gum. Is that still a thing? 5 cents with a comic?
With the comic.
Lost flavor fast, but am I mad at it? No, I'm not.
No, I ain't mad at
No, I'm
you.
not. You had 20 pieces for $1.
Yeah.
Giving those shits out like Robin Hood.
Yeah,
You know, to
which
kids.
we will be doing an ad for later on in this episode.
Yeah, as long as we don't get a.
A make good.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Rocket propelled grenade RPG is a shoulder fired missile weapon that launches rockets equipped with an
I'm going to
explosive
tell you
weapon.
why I don't think you could shoot that. Because let's say you feel like turning to the left.
Okay,
Like, that's all you need to do for everything to go wrong for everybody.
but
Is there a guy that stands there like with a gun to your head so you don't turn?
no, but I think you can do that in the shooting range too. I think like there's a level of trust, but I think that this Battlefield
A
Vegas,
level
I
of
think it's in the
trust?
middle of the desert, like 100 miles around. There's nothing. I think.
Then what are you hitting?
I think you're just shooting it into probably killing wildlife. I don't know.
Yeah, eventually, that's killing a village somewhere.
Yeah.
No, you're probably shooting it. Also, I don't know. I just don't know.
Look at this. Machine guns, sniper
How much
rifles,
is it? How
submachine
much
guns.
is it to shoot a bazooka? Where are you? What's it hitting? Give me the stats right now.
Battlefield Las
Rice-A-Roni.
Vegas. Wow, $25. You can start letting these things rip.
Packages start at 125.
Oh, 125.
I want to know right now how much to shoot a bazooka and what's it going into?
I feel like just by being on this site, I'm getting flagged or something like that.
What's this historical
book a
event?
grenade
Can you go-
launcher party.
Can you go to the right historical event view? Historical events? What is that?
Wait, where's that? Oh,
Right there, yeah. The hell is that? Oh, cool. You can do like
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
you can fire
1940.
a musket.
Wow, you can do a D-Day gun.
Look, their Blitzkrieg package.
Do they have like bayonets? Like I want to fire a gun from like the 1700s.
Yeah, I want to load the bayonet, but then just stab somebody.
Yeah. Wild geese.
with it. Wow, man. Platoon.
Damn, the Time Soldier package, $755.
What happens there? You go back in time.
You just get all the guns from over the last 100 years.
Civil War revolver.
Wow.
I kind of love that.
Oh my God, the Red Threat package.
Defending Stalingrad.
Oh my God,
That'd be sick. Dude, you're just
the Cold War. Hamburger Hill.
Hamburger Hill was no joke.
That kind of
Later,
doesn't make
Trevor.
sense.
Found my
If you
thrill.
want the Cold War package, you wouldn't be shooting anything.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
You just sit there and like verbally assault one another.
Trevor's got good hip flexibility. You ever notice that about him?
Hey, you got- what
When
do
he
you call
walks?
it?
You really? Yeah. Trevor,
Good for
you
you.
can tell he can kick.
Just with sneakers on.
It's
Though.
just, yeah, he has to. Yeah, but that will fall.
We got the same car, Sal and I now. You and I have the same car.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I like it.
What did it take to put you in that day?
What do you mean?
Oh, they say
Money
that.
down-
What's
oh.
it going to take to put you in it?
I was told I'm so excited. I got this really nice car for our family. I come home, first thing Jasmine says, that's an old lady's color of the car.
Ah.
What'd you
just-
get? What's the color?
It's called
Powder blue?
no, it's like, graphite gray or something.
Oh, that's an old bag color.
Yeah, it's like it's an old scumbag color.
That's the color of my car.
Is it graphite gray?
It's mine too.
Yeah.
We're three old women.
Yeah. Yeah. The name of this is Old as Gray.
He's like, we're out of black, white, and red and blue, but we got that old gray. Do people still go and throw like change on the floor?
I hate that.
Oh, yeah. I don't want that. If they do, I don't want it. Dude, my allergies, by the way, have been non-stop
Through the roof?
through the roof. Like I can't even function when I wake up in the morning. Have your allergies been horrific?
They were
Or
bad a
is it-
couple days ago.
They're like, oh, dude, a couple of days ago was nuts.
Yeah.
But then I went to Austin, Texas, no allergies. The allergies only exist in certain cities. Austin, my allergies were zero.
Really?
Yep.
Why? Do they not have pollen?
I don't think they have like pollen or maybe
They
like
have pollen. I mean, let's be honest.
they definitely have to have pollen.
Yeah.
Do you know I was watching the thing Secret of the Neanderthals? And by the way, everyone calls it Secret of the Neanderthals. It's Thals. Secret of the Neanderthals. They found out, they examined these bones that they found, dug up Neanderthal bones, and they were able to find how old those bones were based off pollen. It's insane.
Oh, wow.
I think
They could just be lying.
I think they lie to us.
They lie, and you could tell, it's 75,000 years old. I'm like, okay, how can I possibly
How do
disprove
they
this?
know? Was it covered in pollen that hasn't been around for X? I don't know anything about that.
Dude,
Paleontology, artifacts, things like that.
I'll tell you what, 2 shows I watched, Secrets of the Neanderthals on Netflix, very, very good. They had a lot of secrets of the Neanderthals. So
like, did you hear what John said to Sarah? John's cheating on his wife with what's the name?
Yes.
He's like, imagine you turned it on. It's like, well, first of all, we'll start with John.
Yeah.
He was cheating on his wife for years before she found
We
out.
found the evidence in a prehistoric fossil that he was in fact. But Neanderthals used to how about this?
Here's a green card he wrote to her. They haven't sold that green card in years.
Here's a Neanderthal fun fact and an ancient people fun fact. You ready for this? Things have changed a little bit from back in the day till now. Here's what it is. Back in the day, your loved one died. You love your loved one. By the way, everyone thought Neanderthals were monsters. No, they would have funerals for the dead. They would have pick flowers. They were more advanced than you think. But here's the thing. Here's what ancient people used to do, Neanderthals included. When they really loved someone, they really loved you. Your loved one died. So your father, your mother died. What they would do in order to they wanted your energy in them and never forget you, they'd eat you.
Oh, yes.
You've heard of this. They would eat, they would consume your flesh thinking this is the only way that I could really keep you and keep your energy. I'm like, you could just bury them or cremate them. Not a big deal, but they would eat them.
Wow.
What do you think of that?
That's something else. I could see trying to do blood brothers, like a pact or I don't know. Eating that's tough, man.
It's wild,
that's
right?
That's wild. Yeah, that is wild. So when were they around? These
right.
When was this? What year was this? The early
75,000 years ago.
75,000.
800,000 years ago. Some people are saying it's not clear when they're alive.
They were picking flowers and having funerals. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we morphed supposedly, allegedly.
Don't we all have some Neanderthal in us though?
Some more than others. They say Ozzy Osbourne has more Neanderthal blood than the average person.
He's just a 75,000-year-old Neanderthal with makeup on.
He could be. But yeah, when you look, they have these big eyebrows.
Why do they say him?
They just say that they did blood work on him because they couldn't survive they couldn't understand how he could keep surviving after all his drug abuse and whatever. And they found that he has higher than normal levels of Neanderthal blood.
He's 90% Neanderthal, 10% Puerto Rican.
Google Ozzy Osbourne Neanderthal blood.
Really?
Yeah, it's a big. I remember seeing it was New York Post headline news.
What's he up to these days, Osborne?
Oz? I don't know.
Is he still running around kicking it?
I think so. He's still alive.
Is he still throwing D?
Yeah, perhaps part of Ozzy.
Isn't he a party animal? Just wasn't he a famous? Am I thinking of the wrong guy?
Ozzy Osbourne?
Yeah, he bites bats.
He bites bats.
Yeah, he's got a reality. They were the first reality show.
The Osbournes.
Yeah.
The DNA
God bless him.
test gave even more interesting information. Perhaps part of Ozzy's DNA comes from the Neanderthal caveman, but other parts of his DNA are traceable to a very different source. In fact, DNA testing has shown he's a distant relative of Tsar Nicholas II and King George I. Whoa. Much interest has been sparked, and many people are now doing DNA ancestry tests in order to find out more about their ancestors.
They got my stuff already. I just got an email.
What happened?
I just went in hard on the 23andMe premium package.
And
I spit in a tube and I mailed it out. Postage was included. And no, because I was like, I got a kit for my grandma because I'm like, what am I doing? I want to know my full family tree as much as possible. I reached out to those shows. There was one on ABC and one on PBS. You know where you came from? Those kind of shows. And I'm like, do me. I'll do it. I want to know everything about my ancestry.
Right.
And I had a long time ago, I took the Ancestry DNA one, but it just kind of gives you where they think the regions you're from is. But apparently we've come a long way. And so I did some deep research and I found out that the 23andMe's give more they can give you the genetic testing too, but they'll give you trace back and they'll give you details about generations and generations prior.
That's cool.
Dude, I was reading, one of the things I was reading about it that sold me on it. I'm probably going to mess up the exact stat, but it was this guy did it. He's like, I did this and I found out that 500 years ago, my uncle died via bow and arrow. Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, I have to know this.
Imagine you have a family member that got killed by a bow and arrow.
Right? And so they got my stuff, and it usually takes like 4 to 6 weeks. But you crazy if you don't think I'm bringing the results up in here.
You have to.
I'm gonna tell you where I came from and everything.
So yeah, because sometimes I'll get an email that be like, "Oh, match for your 4th cousin" or something like that.
Yeah,
like,
but that's
that's
not
like-
what
that's like
I
not
want
fun.
to know. Like, you know, my greats or whatever. Like
I want to see like a picture of what somebody from 150 years ago that is my direct ancestry look like. Like, what did they look like?
would it not?
They have to have that somewhere, right?
Would it not freak you the F out if it just looked like you?
Exactly
Like you never
me.
met that, but look like a ghost almost. Like someone like 7, 8, 9 generations ago.
Right.
Like, and it looks like you with like
Right.
the clothing of that time.
Because think about it, like your mom and like think about like if I met like my father's 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 father, I don't even know what his name is, where they're even from, what they could possibly be doing. But
Nothing.
there's a good chance they look like me.
Isn't it a damn shame? I don't know much past my grandparents. I know a little bit
either.
about my great grandparents. All 3 of them are gone. I had one left. She passed, God love her, 99 when I was a little kid. And I kind of like don't really know anything. It's crazy. That's only one generation above your grandparents.
And you don't know.
I think that's really terrible. But anyway, so I'm gonna hopefully get it back in time. So I did it. So a big announcement. So today is May 23rd. So
Good day.
The cat's out of the BAG. Okay, special. It's called Terrified. YouTube. It's May 31st at 2 p.m. Eastern. What day of the week is that? Just so I know. Friday, May 31st. My special drops. It's already been announced. It's my first special. It's called Terrified. It'll be, I'm going to join a live streaming of it, 2 p.m. Eastern on May 31st. That is also the day that my tour goes on full sale
Where's it going to be on YouTube? What YouTube?
on 800 Pound Gorilla's website.
800 Pound, okay.
800 Pound Gorilla's page. And then it's going to roll out to other pages after that. But 800 Pound Gorilla comedy, stand-up comedy
Their
channel.
YouTube page.
Their channel, yes.
Okay.
First and foremost, 2 p.m. Friday, May 31st Eastern. That exact moment, I'm going on Rogan, and at 2 p.m. Eastern, 12 Pacific, 12 Central is when my episode of Rogan comes out. So the special is dropping the second that the Rogan app comes out, and the second that that morning at 10 a.m. I go on sale with the tour. All on May 31st.
What a day.
Biggest day of my life, possibly.
Biggest day,
Except for maybe one day. I don't know what.
May 31st, I'll be in the air flying to Amsterdam.
Oh, amazing.
There you
That's
go.
also huge because you've never been.
Never been. But it's, okay, so that's a bit. Where did they go?
It's a huge day, guys.
Why
Yeah.
Friday
Cat's out of
at
the
2
bag.
p.m. Eastern time? What was significant about that time?
So I didn't know when to put it out. And then like I was talking to a few people and like, well, if you're doing Rogan, when's that coming out? I was like, May 31st at
Yes.
noon Central. So
Smart.
that's 2 p.m. Eastern. So like, okay, just drop it. As soon as Rogan drops, that'll be the first big thing. And then everything else comes out after that.
Yeah, because you know what happens when you go on Rogan? Your name gets so much more searched in the algorithm.
Yeah.
So it's perfect.
And that week, I mean, you know, I'm doing everybody. I mean, I'm doing like, I did Theo, that'll come out right after him. And then I killed Tony, Segura, Bird.
Where did you do Theo?
Stav.
Nashville or
Yeah,
LA?
I flew out to Nashville and did it.
Was it fun?
It was crazy, man. We talked for like almost 3 hours.
He's the best.
Yeah. It was a lot. We really got into some stuff too.
Yeah.
Like we talked about like really personal stuff. So it was,
Good.
which I never do.
Right.
Like I really don't do that. So yeah, but I mean, I'm doing Adam Ray's Dr. Phil.
Oh, it's the best.
Yeah.
In LA.
I'm doing it in LA. I'm doing Tiger Belly. I'm doing Santino. I mean, everybody. Take Your Shoes Off pod again.
Yep.
Everybody doing Stav here.
Are you doing any TV
Are
stuff?
you drunk? Yeah, I'm doing that stuff. I don't know if I'm allowed to say yet.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm trying to book it, but I might do a late night. It's between like a couple, but maybe you give him a word to your guy there for me.
Yeah,
I've been on before. A buddy of mine actually, one of my closest friends, his sister is like, if she's still there, she's Jill Liederman. She's big over there. She helped us get on the first time. But anyway, my point being is that Friday, May 31st.
Amazing.
But if you want the pre-sale tickets, the code is York,
That's the code.
as in York Peppermint Pats, and that's just coming straight from this podcast. We made that up.
Yes.
And that the pre-sale is on the 29th and 30th.
Yep.
Use code York, and otherwise general public on the 31st. Special 800 Pound Gorilla YouTube May 31st 2 p.m. live, and that's exactly when the Rogan drops. And then the whole week I'll be doing all that
Promo.
shit. Yeah, biggest week of my solo career of my life. So hopefully it's a good deal.
Well, we'll watch. Everybody will support, or we'll go to. I'll come to each and every single one of your houses, and I'll kill you in front of your families. I'll murder you in front of your families if you haven't proved to me that you've watched at least 6 minutes, so he gets a view.
Oh, is that what it is?
No, I don't know.
All right, we'll do it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I mentioned this on Taste Buds, and then. I was like, I'm so excited. I've been working so hard on it, because I really kind of edited it hand in hand. Every freaking frame. I did the color correction. I gave the notes on the audio, and Joe was like, yeah, you don't have to do all that. And I was like, well, it's my first special. I just put so much of my effort and time and sweat equity into it. And I just wanted to be good because it's the biggest moment I create. He's like, yeah, that was a waste probably. Because he's like, I did it. You didn't need to do that at all. And I'm like, yeah, I wanted to. He's like, yeah, but my point is you kind of wasted your time. No one gives a shit. It doesn't matter.
Happy Joe.
He's like, yeah, it's just all I'm saying. I go, yeah, I know. He goes, yeah, but all I'm saying is you didn't have to do that. And I was like, no, I get it. But I'm just telling you, like, I guess for me, he's like, yeah, but you're so busy. He's like, you're just wasting your time. It's like, none of that needs, you'll see later on, you'll never do it again because it's so stupid to do it. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, all right, Joe. I don't know what to do.
I don't know. So
I was like, I just kind of did
which
it.
Oreo is better?
And I was like, Jesus, Joe, you're not making me feel good about it. I'm just trying to say that, like, I'm super excited. I worked hard on it. Maybe get people excited about it. He makes me laugh, man.
Well, I go back to what my father always said. The work you put into it is the work you'll get out of it. So
Yes.
you put in a lot of work.
There you go.
So there it is.
That's all I wanted
That's
to
all it is,
say,
man.
Joe. Let's talk about Rocket Money. Rocket Money, canceling all your subscriptions. I wonder if anyone else does that because we do it all the time because I love it. When I hear Rocket Money, I sing that song. Did you guys know that nearly 75% of people have subscriptions that they have forgotten about? And honestly, I truly 1 billion% use Rocket Money. I signed up about 7-8 months ago. I love it. I get emails when they detect a very large purchase. I get emails of what my bills coming up are. I get suggestions if I have dupe subscriptions. They can cancel them for me. They can negotiate them lower. It's cool. And it's not just a subscription canceling app. It's a finance app as well, right? With Rocket Money, you have full control over your subscriptions and you get a clear view of your expenses. The dashboard shows me the month's spending compared to last month. You can clearly see your spending habits. It is really a helpful tool. You can create a custom budget and keep your spending on track. You could negotiate your bills lower, but they can negotiate them low to up to 20%. All you do is submit a picture of your bill, and Rocket Money takes care of the rest. It is a really cool service that I got going on. Rocket Money, it's a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills so that you can grow your savings. Over 5 million people have saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's features. Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/heybabe. That's rocketmoney.com/heybabe. rocketmoney.com/heybabe.
Blue Chew, baby.
Boing.
I want you to be rock hard for summer, winter, fall. I want to see your erections. I want to swing off them. I want the whole front row of our shows to be your erections, and I want them because of Blue Chew. This episode sponsored by Blue Chew. Love you, Blue Chew. It is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra, but in chewable tablets and a fraction of the cost. But I'll tell you what won't be a fraction is your boner. Okay, that's boing. The process is simple. You sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you receive your prescription within days. That's right, discreet packaging, but there will be nothing discreet about your package. You are getting boners delivered right to your door. And the best part, Blue Chew tablets made right here in the USA. Freedom penis. And prepared and shipped direct to your door in a discreet package, like I said. Does it work? Yeah, it works. You're going to be rock hard, dude. You're not going to know what it's like. You've never been more erect in your life, okay? You're going to be so hard, and we want to see them. Tag us at HeyBabePod on your boners. We've got a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew for free. Blue Chew for free because Blue Chew wants to help you have better sex. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. Chew it and do it. And the special deal for our listeners, try Blue Chew for free when you use our promo code HeyBabe at checkout. You just pay the $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, Promo code HeyBabe to receive your first month free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast.
Boing.
When you have time after the special, when you're coming down, whatever, there's a show on Apple TV called Sugar. Have you heard of the show?
It.
What do you think?
I might be one ep behind. I got to tell you something.
The ending is...
I didn't see the ending.
Okay,
you've seen the ending?
Yeah, just so you
Because
know.
it's week to week.
But it's all the episodes are out now.
Oh, then I'm like 1 or 2 behind.
Yes, so...
I'm on episode like 5. I know Dom DePetta's in it.
Yeah, did you see him?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. And he's a big part.
Yeah, big part. He didn't tell me. And then I just am watching the show and I'm like, there's Don getting rolled around on the floor by Colin Farrell.
Yeah,
this fart, by the way, that I accidentally laid out.
It already came out. It's too late for everybody.
It's atrocious.
Yeah, okay.
It's really bad and I really apologize.
Okay.
I truly apologize.
Right,
That's a 12 Oreo cookie fart.
Okay, let's just hope that by the good graces of God, it goes up or that way and it doesn't hit me. If it hits me, I'll be honest about it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be honest.
It's really bad. Like I'm actually embarrassed by it.
All right. Yeah. Like you're blowing it right into the seats.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, no problem. No problem.
As soon as it came out, it was like, that was actually ghastly.
Yeah. Okay.
But go ahead, Sugar. So what's your opinion on
so
so
a couple
far?
things about Sugar, right? So I was watching and I was like, oh, this is, first of all, he looks great.
Colin Farrell
He
or
looks
Don
great.
DePetta?
Colin Farrell, but also Dom DePetta.
Yeah.
We were watching it and she's like, that's different Dom. I was like, you know him? He's like, yeah, I met him once. I was like, yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny when you know someone and like, I couldn't play the role that he plays on this thing. He plays like a literal goon thug, like that's responsible for being violent.
Right.
And he's like a hitman type of, he's like, you know what I mean? He's like a henchman kind of guy,
Right.
like, right? And it's totally believable. Now, this is a dude who's a stand-up comic, sweetest guy in the world.
I sleep at his house every time I go to LA.
Yeah, the nicest dude ever.
Yeah.
Last time I saw him was at the Garden with you. And he comes on screen. It's like, you don't know that someone you know has that in them.
Yeah.
Like, it was so convincing. And I know him. And I'm like, I would be so intimidated to play that serious of a role that is like, you have to beat and fight and then you're in scenes with Colin Farrell, like one-on-one.
Colin Farrell almost at one point beats him to death in the show.
And I don't know if I saw that. I did see that one, I think. He comes in and last second. Actually, that's the last episode I saw.
Yeah.
So, and then you look at it, you go, wow, like, how did he know that he had that in him?
Right.
Like, does he do, I don't know. Is like he's done a million things and he's been training and acting school and like he knew, but like, I don't know that. And I watch it, I'm like, I don't have that in me.
Right.
Like or like you'll see a person that we know that's like their whole life they're a stand-up comic, you know them, and now all of a sudden they're like a movie star,
right? And
you watch them and you're like, how did they?
Where is that?
Where did it come from? How did they get to? It's so convincing. It's like that's what their calling was. Like that's what they did the whole time. But you know they didn't have that in them the whole time, did they? Or did they really like bust their ass to even get? I don't know.
It's probably a little bit of both. They're probably like. Not open, you know, a lot of times people start doing stand-up comedy, but they really want to do something else. Like,
yeah, I don't know. Maybe you get an acting coach, maybe you train for the part and you really, and then it's like you're a good director and something comes out of you. But I look at some of because a lot of times I'll see our friends get booked and I'll go, this guy, I can't believe he's on this thing weeping at the therapist.
Yeah.
And I'm believing him.
Right.
And I know, I mean, I literally saw this guy swallow a goldfish. You know, like it doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I know that I shouldn't have eaten all those Oreos. I feel sick.
Thank God I don't feel anything. But I think you're going to be like that.
What?
I think you're going to do that. You're going to surprise me like that.
And then I'm just going to come out. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that you're going to do a thing soon that is like breaks you out of even like, because you're already on this like thing with stand up and this world and everything. But I think that you're going to get the next thing that is going to just go push you even further. And it's going to break you out of anyone's predispositions or expectation of who you are and what you are already. I see that for you big time.
From your lips too.
I said it here
first. Well, I appreciate that. Sugar, the last episode, the last moment of Sugar.
Don't give anything away.
I'm not going to give anything away.
Don't give anything. So now I know I'm already waiting for the last moment something's going to happen.
The last moment. There will be a season 2. There's a season 2.
I don't even want to know.
There has to be a season 2.
I don't even want to know that. So now I know that something crazy happens in the last moment and it's left open-ended. I want to feel those feelings. The more you speak, the more this is taking a big nosedive for me.
I just want to show you the reaction. I'm me, you're Jasmine. We're watching we're watching Sugar, and then just say, Steve, just say the word last moment.
Are you ready? Last moment.
It can't end there.
Although it's not good.
No.
Okay, but you're like, it can't end there. That means I'm going to be like, are you kidding me? That's where they chose to end it?
No. It's more like,
You're like, holy.
give it to me again.
All right.
Yeah, take it again.
Let me watch.
Look at me. This time,
on the couch.
You're
where are you?
Jasmine.
Okay, I'm Jasmine. Okay.
This is the TV. I'm watching the TV in the camera. Where
Chris, you smell.
Sorry. I ate too many Oreos.
Last moment.
Did you just see what?
No.
There's no.
Wait a minute.
Come on.
How?
No way. What? Rewind.
There has to.
Should we read?
Okay, so then there's definitely a season 2.
I mean, there's got to be. But wait,
It's Delilah, get off the couch.
End scene.
Stop pushing your sister out through the air conditioner vent.
Delilah's like, put your phones away.
I'm just trying to Google if there's a season 2.
No, but so now, so the big thing to you is whether there was going to be a season 2 or not?
No, the big thing to me is the last moment. Just some things you start to be like, oh, that's why that was happening.
Okay. Because this is what I've been at. This is where I've been at. I said to her, if they don't give me something soon, as much as I've enjoyed it so far, it's like this new neo-noir kind of like, it's this whole stylistic
They're going to give you
thing,
something. I don't know if you're
like,
going to love it, but they're going to give you something big.
I'm like, all right, the guy's got, not to give anything away, but he's struggling with something. They don't know about it. Is she double crossing all this other stuff? And then I'm like, all right, but it's just dangling. And then I was like, I'm 5 episodes in. I was like, I need a big moment, or I might just say like, it's been nice. I'm out.
When's the last time you watched it?
When Dom
No, but how long
was
ago?
in the house, when he drove away and he didn't know that she was in the house.
Yes.
And then he came, and then he had to race back, and then that whole fight.
But how many weeks ago? I'm saying like
less than 2.
Okay. It's I think that you're gonna find it. I think that you're gonna. I don't want to say your balls are gonna get blown off.
I would love to have
it's,
no
it's
balls.
the thing where you're like, oh wow. It's a thing
They
where you're
grow
like,
back because my balls have been blown off multiple.
dude. That's the
They're
good
like
thing
a
about
frog's
you.
legs. My balls.
That's a good. Do frogs' legs grow back?
So I heard. Yeah.
So I can eat frogs' legs all day. I'm not really
frogs'
hurting
legs
them.
are like my balls.
Right.
My balls have grown back, and I hear that they do grow back, right? They're regenerative.
And like lizards' tails and stuff. I don't know about frog legs.
Oh, really? Oh, maybe I made that up. Which are
They can't
naturally
regenerate.
The researchers were able to trigger regrowth of a lost leg using a 5-drug cocktail applied for the. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna read this sentence, okay? This is achieving a milestone. Scientists regrow a frog's lost leg. On adult frogs, which are naturally unable to regenerate limbs. So I guess I made that up.
Right.
I don't know why I made that up, but I thought I heard it. The researchers were able to trigger regrowth of a lost leg using a 5-drug cocktail applied for just 24 hours in a silicone wearable bioreactor dome that seals in the elixir over the stump. She might as well explain to us again who's that lady? Why English people sound.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, so my balls are blown or they're not blown?
Your balls, I think I'm going to get. Here's what I'll say. At least one of the balls will get blown off. Maybe
Okay.
not both. I cannot speak for
Okay,
balls.
so one testicle blow off.
You might have one big testicle after this.
Okay. Now, I don't want. Okay, this isn't giving it away, but now that I know that much, were you like amazing? Oh my God. It was worth it. Or were you like, really?
My first
If
initial
you say
reaction.
really, I'm going to have a hard time watching it
My
anymore.
first initial reaction was like, come on. And then when I started thinking about it, though, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I was like, that's pretty cool.
Okay.
It hits you late.
Okay.
All right, slow burn.
It's a slow burn.
Okay. Like the third wing on Hot Ones. No,
Yes.
like the bomb on Hot Ones.
The bomb.
Yeah. I have a question for you. Did you see what's the guy
John.
Breaking Bad?
Yep.
Did you see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Aaron
look.
Paul.
Okay, here's the deal. If you didn't see Breaking Bad, I'm about to say a spoiler. It's on you. Skip ahead a minute, okay? So that's on you. Do you know when Hank gets shot? Hank,
Yes.
the brother-in-law, the cop.
He
when
dies,
they
right?
bring
He
him out
gets
to
killed?
the desert and they shoot him. I couldn't tell you. Maybe it's a Sopranos episode, but I couldn't tell you when that happened. I was sitting in my bedroom alone watching it, and I was sitting at the edge of my bed, and it was there, and it happened. And I literally was so shocked and moved or whatever that in my own bedroom alone, I just stayed there and I looked at the television frozen like this for like 5-6 minutes.
Right.
I was like, my alone, like I'm not putting on a show for anybody. I went like this.
He delivers such a great line,
and I was
too, in that scene.
What does he say? What's the last line?
Oh, because, Heisenberg, he's a genius. He's like, you're such a genius. He's like, yet you couldn't tell that he made up his mind like 5 minutes ago. Because he's like pleading with him to save his brother-in-law's life.
Right.
But he knows that the guy already made up his mind he was going to kill him.
Right.
When he did, I don't know. I don't remember contextually, but I believe I was probably like, "There's no way he's gonna die," or I didn't think it was gonna be like in cold blood like that. If you're coming back, skip more. And I just was like, I remember being like, because he was the best. He was such a good character, and I remember being like so shocked, hurt, mad, surprised, stunned, and I just literally, I like didn't want to. I didn't want to be bothered. I didn't want to. No one was there, but I would have been like, "Don't talk to me right now."
Right.
And I just went like this. And I just thought about it for like 5 straight minutes in silence.
Right.
I don't remember another TV show moment making me feel that way.
Right.
Was that anything like what you felt?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not. And what is his line that he's saying right now?
You go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Hank. Listen to me.
I think they give
What does he want again?
I think they give you the impression that he's pleading and might get him out of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
His performance here, though. I mean, this was.
You want me to beg? You're the smartest guy I ever met. You're too stupid to see. He made up his mind 10 minutes ago.
10 minutes ago, not 5, Steve, you
All
stupid
right, well,
asshole.
You know, Jesus.
Here we go.
Do what you're gonna do.
Here it is. Bang.
What a show.
Still. Does that end a season too? Does this like end?
That was the opening scene of the episode.
What? And then he falls down. I forget at the end. Does he get away with it? What happens at the very end of Breaking Bad?
At the very end.
Look, he looks like the singer from American Idol.
What's his name?
Jack Blocker.
Jack Blocker.
Shout out Jack Blocker. I want you to go all the way. I love you.
Jack Blocker. This guy's got Walter White's got Jack Blocker face right now. What happens at the end of Breaking Bad? I forgot.
If you skip,
No. Stay right
more.
here.
You skip more because I don't want to rob you of this. I don't want to rob you of this. Skip more. Go like another minute or two and then check in again.
Yeah.
So
What happens? Because I saw it, but I don't remember.
So he's going to get. So those same people that killed
The
Hank,
Nazis.
Yeah. So they I don't know how they
Aren't
get
they Nazis?
I don't remember.
I think so. Yeah.
But I will tell you
Nazi
something.
Jace.
Yeah. Okay. Also when they're torturing, what's his name? The other guy.
Yeah, Jesse. Aaron Paul.
Aaron Paul. When they're torturing him at the end.
I forget. I watched it, but I'm like forgetting.
And the kid with the little kid. Oh my God, dude! I was
Jesse Plemons. That's the sick
Jesse
bastard
Plemons
you're
is
talking
the
about.
craziest. Yeah. He's one of the best actors I have ever seen. That guy. I just saw him in Civil War. Did you see Civil War movie?
No, I've heard that's a must see.
It's very good, but he's outstanding. But yeah, this was intense. It's worth another. I gotta watch it again.
That was a great show.
It was.
Yeah, I
crazy.
think I have to watch Breaking Bad over again because there's so much of it I just forgot.
At the end, I think there was slight not interpretation. I think
but
what
he
happened.
does survive.
No, well, so he goes to like break Jesse out, and then he rigs up that like machine gun in the trunk of his El Camino or whatever.
And then you hear the sirens.
So he gets shot. I mean, his thing was he was always about like the recognition. He wanted to be because there was one point where he likes being the kingpin and all that stuff. He just wanted the credit for his life's work. So I think when that ended and he's like bleeding out on the floor, the cops are ultimately going to find him in the lab and they're going to tie everything to him. So he's going to get all the credit for all the drugs and.
But did you see El Camino?
I saw El Camino,
and I forget. I liked it a lot, but he's dead, right?
I think he's dead. Yeah.
What's El Camino?
It's a Breaking Bad full feature-length movie that came out that took place the moment this ended.
Yeah.
Got it.
Moment
and is it sick, El Camino?
I thought it was.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Honestly, I don't remember enough about it.
I wasn't disappointed with it.
Yeah.
I don't really remember it. But
what about Better Call Saul?
That was great.
So Q,
like Breaking Bad, great.
I loved it.
Action and everything.
Yeah. What's his name? Odenkirk is like. You talk about a comedian that you don't think he's got these acting chops.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
He's great.
Q told me that he liked it better. Now, I love this so much, and you would think that I would be, but Better Call Saul, by the way, Joe DeRosa is in Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He's a reoccurring, he's the vet.
Yeah.
And a reoccurring character. That's
because he's a pig.
He's a pig that became a vet. But no, you would think that like I would be like, oh, it's the precursor to it. Yeah. And I would be fully vested. But I remember watching 4 or 5 episodes, 6 episodes, and being like, it's not grabbing me. And then Q's like, you're insane. You should watch it. So you better call Saul.
Better call Q.
Saul, which is what Dave Attell calls me 70% of the time.
Saul, who eventually became Paul in the Bible. Saul was a non-believer and then saw Jesus walking on the road after he was already crucified in the resurrection in the 2 to 3 weeks that people saw Jesus walking on the road. And Saul became Paul, who became a believer of Christ and eventually started writing about him in the New Testament. Saul became Paul.
This has been Hey Babe.